Welcome to your daily focus, September the 17th, 2019. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Numerology for the day is a 2. All right, 9 plus 8 plus 3. All right, September 17th, 2019. So it's a 20 energy, which boils down to a 2 energy. It's more about how we use our diplomacy, how we bring things into balance, how we see ourselves going forward successfully, and making it a thought and then manifesting it. The Superman pose. We've had the 2 energy instead of the 11 energy since June the 22nd, or middle of June. I shouldn't say June the 22nd. I don't know why that popped into my head. Maybe it was. But the Superman pose, today is the day for it. Today is the day where you stand up straight and you put your hands on your hip and you look up and you imagine yourself succeeding, going forward in your day with bounce in your step, with joy, with happiness, with giggles mixed in. You see yourself acing that test or acing that interview, or just getting together with somebody and it's the perfect conversation. Absolutely. We have the sun in Virgo. The moon, I believe most of us will wake up to the moon in Taurus. So the energy steps back a little bit. Aries can be a little rushed and dynamic in energy. It's fire energy after all. It's cardinal energy after all when the moon is in Aries. But now that the moon has moved into Taurus, it's kind of like a stop and smell the roses. We slow down a little bit. Home is our comfort. We feel like we are in balance when we are in our comfort zones. Twos are usually a balance, but it's an imbalance. If you ever tried to balance a house on a single, the independent, it probably will hold it there a little while, but the slightest breeze will blow it over. So we know in our independence that we do need others in our life in order to be truly successful. The 2, if we only put 2 pillars underneath that house, the wind comes the right way, it's still going over. 3 gives us a little bit more of a grounded. 4, obviously, the 4 corners. Let's cut the cards and see what they have to tell us. So we may be looking for balance in our life rather than experiencing the balance in our life today. The 4 of Pentacles is first. 4 of Pentacles arrives again to tell us that we are holding on to things, and today we may just hold on to the wrong things. We may not see the beauty as much as we see where we need to have that stronghold, where we can't give an inch. And in hindsight, we'll probably be able to look back and say, I could have given some. I could have compromised. I could have brought things into balance. I could have shared. I could have united with somebody or with people, a group of people perhaps. But we're very solitary here, and what's mine is mine. And we don't want to give up the control on the things that we already have in life. We hold that 1 pentacle so close to our chest, nobody's going to take it. We've got a foot on each of the other pentacles. So they are not going anywhere. And if we just got up, set that pentacle down, take our feet off the other pentacle and turn around, we see this giant gate to abundance. So what's holding us back is the things that we're holding on to that we have given value to that really are not of value anymore. So look at your environment, your close environment. What do you have in your environment right now, whether it's things or people or the environment itself that's not working for you, that doesn't hold the value you once thought it did. Or maybe you had those rainbow lenses on instead of seeing the black and white. And Taurus isn't really one to see black and white as much as some of the others, but it does ground us. So we can see where the disharmony is a little bit easier when we have the Taurus moon. So understand what we are holding on to metaphorically so that we cannot move forward. In order to create new spaces, we have to give up old. We have to complete. We have to clear the pathway. Excuse me. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. I have one deck where the Eight of Wands is, gentlemen, start your engines. Get ready to go forward. Get ready to set out for new horizons. Take the blinders off. Take the blinders off and see the opportunities that are presented to you, around you. The things that you've never even thought of before. And maybe during that Aries energy, you got the spark of maybe a little epiphany or an aha moment. And this is where, actually, if you kind of just take it back a little bit, you see the next step towards that dream, towards that thought that you can manifest down the road. Pay attention to all the new things that are coming into your life. Today is a day to definitely widen the scope. Okay, the Four of Pentacles, we're sitting there with the things that we possess, the things that we own, the things that we have control over, and we don't want to get out of our comfort zone, and the Taurus moon will help us wanting to stay put. We don't want to get out of our comfort zone. Thank goodness we have the Virgo moon there counteracting that energy and saying this belongs and this doesn't. This is something of value. This is just merely clutter. The more we can step into the awareness, the more we will see the opportunities that are all around us and being presented to us. Our third card is the Hierophant. The Hierophant to bring in balance. Your sage wisdom. It's not so much your intuition today, it's your sage wisdom. You already know the answer. You just have to maybe reflect deeply in order to see it, in order to see the truth of the matter. So this is really leaning on your sage wisdom, knowing that you already have the information. It's tucked in there somewhere. So sit in quiet contemplation and ask yourself, how do I move forward? How do I get rid of this burden, this obligation, this responsibility? Have that conversation seemingly with yourself. You'll be amazed at the answers you give yourself. Let's get our Nature's Whispers. So the Four of Pentacles, I'm thinking that we're going to be looking at the negative a lot easier, or we'll see the negative a lot easier than we'll see the positive. So catch yourself when you're thinking those negative thoughts, maybe about another person, about the things in your life, about yourself, your own self-doubt coming through. Catch yourself doing that and turn it into a positive as often as you can. That will definitely take the blinders off. That will definitely show you new opportunities or the expansion of an opportunity that you want to step into. And where you feel there's a stumbling block, ask yourself. Sit and talk seemingly with yourself. God, your angels, your spirit guides will send the messages, will send the clarity. You're already linked to that higher wisdom. If you don't personally own it yet, you do have access to it. Absolutely. Gratitude and appreciation, 46, which is a 10. Look at that. We've been pulling the unicorn so much lately when our animal cards, and here the unicorn is the beautiful rainbow in the back. And when we're children, don't we believe in things like this? We still should. I always say that the subtle ways that we've been brainwashed throughout our lives, Santa Claus is real, the Easter Bunny is real, the Tooth Fairy is real, your imaginary friend definitely not real. Gratitude and appreciation, giving love out, love will return. appreciating people, appreciating the things that you have in your life. So this is definitely a call to, well, I see the unicorn, so I have to think about believe just slightly here. And the Aries moon that we've just walked out of gave us hope, gave us that new charge, that new energy. So we don't want to lose it all in the relaxation and the comfort zone of the Taurus moon, which some kinds can be. Sometimes the Taurus moon can bring this beautiful sensual passion to play too. So we want to tap into that part of the energy. Gratitude and appreciation, first and foremost, you. See your magic, see your inner beauty, see your talents, see your abilities. Be grateful that you have those things to work with, because nobody can take those away. Those are yours. You own them. Embrace them and allow them to help you move forward in the way that you want to move forward. Be grateful for the people in your life, the things in your life. Appreciate the things in your life and the people in your life, the environments that you're welcomed into. Start a gratitude journal. People who journal each night in a gratitude book will definitely fall asleep faster than most, will have a deeper and sounder sleep than most. And if you really feel like you just don't have a lot to be grateful for, get a piece of paper and a pen, and on your nightstand, put her down there and write one thing. I'm grateful that I have a pillow to put my head on tonight. Read it aloud and go to sleep. And the next night, write a second sentence and read 2 of them and go to sleep. And you try that for 14 to 21 days. You'll have a page and a half. You'll go out and buy the book because you got to have something to keep the pages together now. People who give gratitude for the things in their life are happier. More goodness comes to good. Good attracts good. Like attracts like. Light attracts light. And the more that you can fill your world with light, remember, there can't be darkness where there is light. So raise your brightness, raise your vibration, raise your light. This is beautiful energy to do just that if you're conscious of your thoughts. Let's get an animal card. And 46, that was yesterday's energy, right? The 10 and the 1. So moving into new energies, new seasons. Do your affirmations, write that mission statement. Put up post-it notes of some of your goals, your dreams, your desires. Maybe just little tidbits to remind you that you are beautiful, unique, talented. Slow down. Oh, well, this is the Taurus moon. Slow down with the snail. Slow, quiet, and trust. Within you there is a stillness and a sanctuary to which you can retreat at any time and be yourself. Snail reminds you to take some time to slow down. Life has been too chaotic for you. There is concern for your health if you do not take time for yourself. And remember that Virgo sun is all about our health and well-being as well. You may want to take a vacation in order to get away from the world, regain a sense of yourself. Nothing filled with activities, but instead a vacation that will be able to replenish your soul. Splurge on a massage, take a yoga class, practice slowing down, and your body, mind, and spirit will gift you with the balance that you sorely need right now. And remember when Uranus went retrograde. It was all about ways of, and we're still in the retrograde, so it's all about ways that we can bring in a balance to mind, body, and spirit. And so that lesson is interwoven in today. You may have lost the ability to trust and have built a shell around you. Slow down, quiet your emotions. Remember that trust and mistrust takes time to form, and so does the restoration of it. Don't stay too long without talking it through with a confidant. A retreat might be just what you need. Lock yourself in the bathroom, start a bubble bath, light some lightly scented candles, grab your favorite book, and slow down. So, create the relaxation period. Plan for the relaxation period. Allow yourself to get grounded. Allow yourself to have a conversation seemingly with yourself about where you want to go and how you're going to get there. And watch the opportunities arise for you. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.